Is CJX officially ruined by cheaters? Well, it's starting to feel that way. Before we get into that, I just want to say, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video. My name is Spec. And if for some reason you do like this video at all, while you're watching, feel free to like and subscribe and possibly share the video and the channel to your friends. We need to honestly get this video out and videos like it out there, because Ubisoft really needs to do something with this cheater problem. But I'm gonna stop yapping about that. Let's just get right into the main topic for today. Ever since CZX dropped, cheating reports have skyrocketed. It's not just your high ranked matches, it's in quick matches and unranked, in the game modes they dropped. It's everywhere. It's terrible. And a lot of players are frustrated, and rightfully so. On Reddit, you'll see post after post of people quitting mid-games because they're tired of running into hard cheaters. And here's one that really stood out to me. And honestly, I felt it too. You hop into a match, you land a kill, and suddenly someone just pre-fires you through 3 walls like they just know exactly where you are. But it's more than just annoying. It's driving people away from the game. And if that keeps happening, CJX could lose its most dedicated players. And we're honestly getting a taste of that now. I have friends, and I'm going to show some examples on screen too, but I have friends who have played the game for years. Me, myself, I've played since Operation Health, and I've played with a lot of those guys since then. And they have quit the game specifically because of this season and how bad the cheating has gone. But before we officially declare the game dead, let's try and talk about some solutions that might be able to fix the cheater epidemic that's occurring in Siege right now, because I genuinely believe that there is still hope for the players and the fans of Siege. Now, the first and obviously the most important thing in fixing the cheater situation is in updating or in fixing in the kernel level anti-cheat system that is within the game. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's basically an anti-cheat that operates with the same high level of privileges as the operating system, granting the anti-cheat extensive access to a computer's hardware and software. Now, that situation and that fix is highly controversial. If you guys may or may not know, games like Valorant or Apex use these cheats, and they're actually a lot more efficient when catching cheaters. However, a lot of players do get concerned with privacy and safety issues when it relates to the computer, which is understandable. Now, less controversial and arguably probably more efficient way of ridding of cheaters is the increase in hardware bans, better known as HWID bans. When you ban the PC, not just the account, you make it expensive to cheat, so fewer people will bother. So your average cheater, probably about 30, 40, 50% of the cheater base who are buying these $5 keys or these $10, $11 whatever keys and menus and all that they use to cheat with, when they get hardware banned and they have to spend more money on another account simply to cheat, or spend money on a spoofer to cheat, you're demotivating these people who just cheat casually to stop, and you rid of nearly half of the cheater base that's within Siege. And in relation to the hardware bans, if you do something as simple as phone verification, where you just have to link a phone number to an account to play ranked, combining that with hardware bans would be a very efficient way to rid of nearly half of the cheater base that's within Siege, the casual cheaters. Because if you don't have multiple phone numbers to use to make new accounts with, and this is assuming that Siege implements this, then you're not going to be able to just go on another account or your Smurf account or random account and cheat. That not only does that phone number provide a way to ban multiple accounts that the person might have because they had to link that phone number, so that ensures that they won't ever cheat again. It also instills a sense of safety within somebody's account, so people can't steal accounts. And it just all around, it's just, in my opinion, a good idea to implement into the game to make it safer and easier to play without cheaters. Now, to be fair, you have to give credit where credit is due. Ubisoft is doing some work in the background, whether we see it or not. They do issue ban waves pretty much every month, banning cheaters. Now, whether or not they ban the cheaters you specifically play against or not, it's still ridding of cheaters within the video game. Meaning, in theory, you have a less likely chance of playing with cheaters in your next game. And I know a large controversy that was in the console community when it relates to cheating was Zim, or keyboard and mouse. Now, I know recently, looking at a lot of information, if you go on a lot of these Rainbow Six Siege Reddit posts, Reddit pages, and their website, they have been cracking down a lot of the mouse and keyboard players that are on console by using Mousetrap. by using the new shield guard that they've implemented. So that actually has been beneficial towards the console community. So regardless of how bad the cheating situation is, you can't sit here and say that Ubisoft isn't doing nothing, because they are attempting to do something. It's just they're not putting the utmost effort towards that, and that's what the problem is. Now, I don't want to sound like a broken record here, because again, I'm just a voice in a large crowd of people. However, given the chance there might be Ubisoft dev watching this, or just someone from Ubisoft in general, it's worth saying that they need a lot more aggressive detection when it comes to cheaters. They need faster ban times. So instead of, doing ban waves every month, they could do it every week, every couple of weeks. And maybe even better reporting tools. Honestly, that might do the trick. Honestly, if you give somebody a better reporting tool, maybe that gives players feedback when the report actually leads to a ban, people who are actually responsive to reports. Maybe you could implement AI into banning. You could create a code for an AI, or simply buy an AI software from a company who does it, who creates AI, which, Ubisoft is a multi-billion-dollar company, so it's not like they don't have the money for this. And seeing that Siege is a large moneymaker for them, you'd think that they might invest a little bit into it. They could very easily implement an AI anti-cheat or an AI cheat detection, where it automatically goes through games and determines if someone is cheating, or it automatically scans the anti-cheat and takes information from that. So instead of having to have a dev like manual ban somebody, you could have AI do it for you. And most of the time, given the current technology that we have, it's less likely for a computer to make a mistake than it is a person. And honestly, doing something as simple as that, as simple as those, you could very easily, again, I know I've been saying this throughout the video, but you could very easily get rid of nearly half, maybe 3/4 of the cheater community within Siege. Now, this video isn't meant to slander Ubisoft in any way. They do provide us with an amazing game. But Ubisoft, we love this game. Siege X still has one of the best tactical FPS experiences out there. But you have to protect it. Players are losing patience. You've proven you can take action, now take it further. And for anyone watching, if you agree Siege X deserves better, share the video, please. The louder we are, the harder it'll be to ignore. The more voice we have in this fight, the easier it is to get what we need done. Well, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. But what I really want to do is I want to hear from you. How would you fix the cheating problem in Siege X? Drop your ideas in the comments. And if you found this useful, like the video, subscribe for more Siege talk and gameplay. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.